Let's get started with the basics. When it comes to clothes, do not go out and buy a million outfits. Build your wardrobe gradually. You only need a few outfits to start working. Different clubs have different clothing requirements according to the type of clientele that they attract and also the overall club atmosphere. So you want to be prepared with your wardrobe, but you do not have to have an extensive amount of clothing. When it comes to your shoes, if you have never walked in 6 to 9 inch heels for an extended period of time, please practice. It will save your feet in the long run. If you're normally used to wearing flat shoes or tennis shoes, I suggest that you start out with shoes with very small heels or even the wedge shoes to get your feet and your posture acclimated to walking around in the eventually stripper shoes that you'll be wearing. You want to start practicing walking in small heels, wedges, and then eventually go up to stiletto heels. And you want to find appropriate venues to practice in. So if you're going out with some friends to a nightclub or a bar, you might want to practice walking then. And definitely you want to start practicing at home also, but beware, carpet is not your friend when it comes to heels. Also, you want to find shoes that are going to fit your feet. Now that sounds pretty simple, however, everybody's body weight and everybody's feet are different. So you definitely don't want to get shoes that are not right for your feet. You want to give enough space in the toe portion so that your toes are not hanging over like an eagle's claw. You also want to make sure that the heel has enough stability in it to support your body weight and your center of gravity. Now, when it comes to clubs, there may be a misconception that there is a club or a club in your area that is better suited for baby strippers or newbies, and that is not the case. Any club is appropriate for any level of expertise. So if you're a veteran dancer or you're a baby stripper and you're just starting out, any club is appropriate. There are clubs that obviously probably have a lot more veteran dancers. However, there are new girls at every club in every city, whether it's a small club in a small town or a larger club in a city like Las Vegas or Atlanta. The goal is that you just want to find a club that has the atmosphere that's going to vibe with you, your dance style, and your personality. Now, I understand that living in rural areas or small towns kind of limits your options. So you may want to consider traveling to the next big city over if you feel like the options in your area are not sufficient or lucrative enough for you. I'll go over this in another video in more detail, but the basics of the audition process, you definitely want to call ahead. You want to see if there is a particular point of contact, a person that you can speak with when you get there to audition. You want to make sure that you have the appropriate ID and that you know the minimum age requirement and at least the basics of what clothes to bring. Also, I want to stress this to you. If you're new or relatively new, do not worry about being new. Everybody started out at this industry being new. All you want to focus on is building a money mindset. Also, you might want to go to TUSCL.net, which stands for the Ultimate Strip Club List. I have been using that for years. It's a very well-kept, updated list of all the different clubs in different states and even different countries. And in the United States, they're all listed by county. So they will also give you a breakdown of what type of club it is and a few reviews, but be careful of the reviews because they're mostly left by customers and they're probably not going to give you a very good idea of what it's like to actually work there.